Okay. I'm gonna cast slow. The range is close, so I'm gonna place it front here,
Mm-hmm.
and then let me see here. So from this guy to this guy is 25 feet. Yeah. So it's gonna hit, I think. Here, let me target everybody, I guess. I think it also targets the guy on the inside. The
other earth elemental on the inside?
Yeah.
There's nothing explicitly that says it can't go through material, so yeah, I think so.
Well, no, it's through the doors open.
That's true.
I don't think it'll reach the other mage.
The mage it won't, no. He's too far away from the center.
I'll cast that, and it's a... the DC as stated is correct.
Excellent.
Actually, no, because... no, it's +2 from that, because I have... enhanced magical flow greater going, so it's 21.
Yeah, and that can't affect DCs because it's embedded, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let me check all of their rolls. Let's go ahead and roll it out. Okay, the mage inside, Pergway, does pass, but the two earth elementals... and the one inside. I forgot the one inside. Let me check him.
Pergway's the guy outside?
He is, yeah, sorry. The guy outside, not the inside.
All right.
Let me check the other earth elemental inside, but probably going to fail because they don't have great wills. Yeah, and a 2 definitely doesn't help. So all the earth elementals are now slowed. Very nice.
Take like a...
Yeah, they can't take any... they can't do a move and a standard action. They have to do one or the other, and they're taking penalties, which are automatically in the buff. Just double checking the buff is correct on the changes. It is. Yay!
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna do a 5-foot step that way because I think here, where I was standing, was within this guy's attack.
Is slow a full round action?
No, that's a...
okay.
That's a stand. But I'm saying when I was standing here, I was in the range of this guy, right?
Sure.
No.
Oh yes.
He's large.
Yeah, he's got reach. Yep.
Okay. I mean, he's large, so I assume. So yeah, I'm taking a 5-foot step. So that's it for me.
Okay. You took the 5-foot step before you cast, so that you don't have to do the defensive.
Well, I'm automatic with defensive, basically. So
that's fair. Automatic, he says. I'll find a way that's not automatic.
I wouldn't have had to roll, is what I'm saying. Unless there's a different roll. But the normal roll, I wouldn't have had to at this level anyway. All right, that's it.
So Finry, I saw what you chatted. So you want to do what?
I mean, I can change my order to go directly after Modal Feel, right? Like permanently.
You could. Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, I'll go ahead and set you up that way. So, Modolfir, it's actually your turn. You finally feel like your fingers coming out of it. All of those aspects. You technically do have elation going, at least, since Max cast that on all the allies. What are you doing, finally?
I'm mad.
Yeah.
So, I am going to rage, free action rage. And once I'm mad, I'm going to take my anger out on the perceived target of what just affected me, which is these little guys. And I'm going to do a leap attack.
Okay, now, in order to move the way you are, even with the jump, which you do have leap attack as an option now, right? Let me make sure.
Sir.
Let me check.
10 feet of vertical movement, or not vertical. 10 feet of straight movement, basically.
It doesn't negate attacks of opportunity, though. So there will be an attack of opportunity against you.
Yep, that's fine.
So
but also with that skill, the attack of opportunity does not cancel the attempt.
Yeah, I'll say that that's fair. Regardless, like he could strike you in the air, but unless he's like somehow able to stop you, he wouldn't. And no, there is no mechanic that he has in terms of a feat to do that.
Now, specifically, the attack of opportunity is from the elemental, correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right. Go.
So here's that. That's gonna strike, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you take 23 points of damage as he strikes down. It's in a manner that it doesn't affect the jump. It's like an uppercut as you're jumping. I do need you to make a jump check as part of this leap attack. You do need to successfully do a. You didn't have a running start, so this DC is going to be without the 20-foot running start, doubles it to 20. So you need a jump DC pass. Okay, yeah, that works. 28 is pretty good. So you are successful. And yeah, you can utilize that feat to make an attack if you wish.
Or because I'm using a tinted weapon,
complete
attack automatically doubles, but tinted weapon triples damage. We determine if that's built into the outcome of this.
I don't think leap attack is built into it because it's not actually a toggleable thing in your thing, is it? In your attack? No. Okay, yeah, so it'll be another. So you deal 100% of your normal bonus damage, right? Is that how it's written?
No. Let's see. You deal 100% the normal bonus from your use of the power attack feat and triple that for two-handed weapons. So
it's the component that comes from your power attack, yeah.
Right. So the power attack is 24 damage is what it does.
Additional, because it's tripled, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So it's 24 plus what's shown on the screen right now, yeah?
So 39. Yeah. Yeah.
39?
24. Well, 24 plus 13 plus 2. 24.
What is your 100% power attack?
8.
It's 8, so that triples to 24.
Yeah.
So you put the slider for power attack all the way up?
No. I pumped 4 into it, but if you look at the damage details, the damage from power attack is 8.
Yeah, I see it. So it's 24
talking about okay. I thought
it's correct.
All right.
So it's triple the power attack part. So that's 24, like you said, plus 2. So that's 26. Plus 13 is 39. Plus 5, which is your actual attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was forgetting the 5. So 44. Yeah.
44 points of damage. Nice. Very nice. 44 points as you strike this guy. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. Okay. Yeah, that definitely does strike with a 30 attack. You are now a little bit exposed between these two, but that is your turn. I believe, yeah, because you have to use your move to do the jump.
Yeah, that's a full action.
You know what? I actually need to check one thing also, though. You are in this sleet storm, which is still going. The sleet storm started slightly after your paralysis. I need you to do a balance check. I'm not going to affect the jump. I'm going to affect the landing, since I didn't check it in advance. So it's a balance check.
17.
Okay. Yeah, that is acceptable. No issues. You do stick the landing. It's slippery around you. Now that you're awake and you're like, I literally just leaped from the one dry spot because your feet were still in place, right? That spot was dry. But now that you've landed, you're like, oh shit, this is a really slippery surface. So it might affect you moving forward now.
So just to have it said, also another thing about the leap attack, and it may come into play, it may not. I'm not sure how you running that. Is that even though it follows all the rules for the jump attack skill, I ignore rough terrain and any squares I jump over. So just FYI.
Sure. Anything that you jump over for sure. But you're landing in a potential spot that wouldn't be affected yet. Let me just... Finry, it's your turn next. What are you doing?
So that guy is not dead?
No, he is not dead.
All right. I am going to...
Yeah.
This is considered flanking for that guy? Is that true? Or do I have to move an extra one?
You gotta go to opposite faces. So here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he's already taken his attack of opportunity, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, that's true. Now, I will say you are on the edge of this walkway, which is now in the sleet. You will have to make a balance check.
Ooh.
Sufficient. Good.
Yeah, I was playing games.
And let's see. How many feet did you actually move? Did you move only 15?
It's 20.
20. Your land speed is 35. I'll allow it because your balance check was so high, and I think you technically stepped out and then stepped back into it anyways. So I think with a 35, you can do this with just your move action, since regardless, it's half speed when you're through the sleet storm. So yeah, you're set up now. That is flank. Do what you wish.
All right, so of importance for this is I have a feat called Penetrating Strike. Well, okay. Let me just drop that here because I feel like this guy is a
Yeah, keep in mind elemental traits.
Yeah, because I can't crit him, but I can actually sneak attack him. It just won't apply the extra damage unless I do have this. So I still do half damage of my sneak attack to this guy.
No.
Nice.
Sorry. I'll allow you to retcon this real quick. Elemental type doesn't have critical hit, but it also isn't able to be flanked. That is a trait of elementals. So I will let you retcon that. I would say you would be knowledgeable enough at the level you guys are at that you would know that about elementals since you've faced them before.
Wait a minute, so they can't be flanked at all?
No, it explicitly says not subject to critical hits or flanking. And therefore, the way that you're making him lose his dexterity bonus right now is not viable because he can't be flanked.
Well, in that case, then I'm going to bamf 50 feet as far in. I can see inside the building, right?
You can. The door is open.
So I'm going to go 50 feet inside. So I can do anything inside. Can I see the stairs?
I would say you can see the stairs. They're partially blocked because of the rails, but you can see the landing of the stairs, and you can see the gnome mage that's down on the stairs.
Put me on the stairs as close to that gnome mage as possible.
Okay, let me double check one distance here. So that by itself to the door is 30. And then from the door to you is what? 25. So can you do 55 feet with your BAMF?
I can just do 50. And
50? Okay. So then you're going to be at the landing, and I will place you there. Okay, so you are right at the landing, but not within 5 feet of him.
Okay, so I still have my move, right?
You do.
I'm gonna get into threat with him. The guy in front of him is dead. Yeah.
Yes, I just marked him. Yep.
Yeah, and of note, now he is within my silence.
Okay. Shit, yeah.
So Baronveer technically is as well. I think he's close enough at the top of the stairs, but and that is it for me.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me check that. So basically, it's from here-ish, 30 feet. What's your silence range?
I think it's just 20. Let me double check.
For sure, Lanray suddenly is like...
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Okay, I will say that Baronveer... it's kind of like right there. I think he's outside of it. You're good on Baronveer. But Baronveer is also grappled right now in an object.
Okay, well then it's just me and this other guy that's quiet. And I don't know if he would have noticed me coming up on him, because I would have bamfed, it would have been dead silent, and then I would be right behind him. So that's my whole turn.
I'm checking one thing here. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't need to continue. Let me see. Directing the spell is only a move action. Okay, cool. So he doesn't actually have to speak to the spell. Because what he's done is he's cast like a grasping hand. And I was just checking if it's concentration and if it's like vocal commands to it. It's not. It is he kind of moves it innately with himself. So that being said.
Yeah, I don't have anything that gives me any extra movement, do I? Or an extra standard action? So I think
no, there's no nobody has like a
yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't think I was hasted or anything.
No.
Just yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Very interesting stuff. Next up out in the ship is Flickerwisp. Flickerwisp's primary thing is pulling the ship around so that Jameson can get a better look down below. He's going to continue moving the ship as such. The ship takes a while to get going. Wish I could grab them all at the same time. So the ship will now reposition on top of here, giving Jameson a much better view. Flickerwisp is in the captain's seat. Jameson is on the edge of the deck, looking down. That is, Flickerwisp's entire action is just trying to control this ship. The Gnome Mage outside, the one known as Pergway. I think he's going to take a 5-foot step back. He does need to make a balance check. Let me roll that, because everybody has to. Oh, yeah. He definitely passes that. These guys are nimble of foot, for sure. Okay. He is going to cast a spell at Medolfir, who is now immediately in front of him. Ooh, man. That's a good one. This guy has so many good spells, Medolfir. Is he? Let me think. Okay, yes. Okay. Sorry. The first thing he's going to cast, I'm just reading the text of one of the things. Caster level A6. So that means is a caster level able to cast at that level. Okay, so that'd be 8 less 6. Oh, fun. Excellent. So he can actually do this. He is going to cast Resonating Bolt at you to start, Medolfir. Here is that. I need you to do a reflex save to have it. So it's DC 13. Ooh, ouch. Resonating Bolt strikes you at your core. Let's see. You take 21 points of sonic damage. And this is a line. And I think I may have actually finally gotten a line with you guys. Let me see.
Question.
Is that going through? I can't tell with the green. Hold on one second. Yeah, Max, go ahead and ask the question while I'm checking this.
The 8 levels higher.
Mm-hmm.
That has to. It has to be a caster level. Let's see, 3rd plus.
What are you checking?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yep, cool. So Max, you also have to give me a reflex save because that is a line finally.
Yikes.
Okay, that also fails. You also take 21 points of damage. Let's see. Shatter or break barriers, objects. No, there's nothing really in the way like that, so that's fine. Okay. With that, that is just what he's going to cast in that way, but now he is also going to cast.
He's level 13.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
okay.
Yeah, you guys took out one of these guys already with a very powerful object. And then with his actual action, he's going to cast... man, that's such a weak... Yeah, no, he's not going to do it that way. He's going to do it... yeah.
What do you mean his actual action?
Yeah, that was a... No, that was a quick action. He also knows how to use Archon's focus.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. Hold 1 second.
We're in danger.
Yeah. Okay. Max, I got to check one thing that you've got going on yourself. Sorry.
What is it?
I was just checking one thing on you currently.
I don't have any concentration spells going.
No, you don't have any concentration spells going. That is correct. He is going to cast Spell Theft. So this is directed at you, Max. So I just need to roll a couple things. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I need to make dispel checks against with my caster level against a DC of 11 plus your spells that are currently affecting you. Okay? So I'm going to start with Elation, which you currently have going. What is the DC that I would have to make? Your spellcaster level for Elation is what?
What is that? Sorry?
Your Elation, that's casted from your wizard side, yeah? Or
yeah, it's a third level. It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay. It's actually your caster level for it that I have to beat. So that's a
9.
20. Okay, so I roll a 1d20 plus my caster level, and I have to beat yours. Yeah. Okay. Elation stops working on you. So debuff yourself.
Let me see though.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay. I'll debuff myself.
Debuff from Elation. And he actually gains the power of Elation for the remainder of that time.
There was only
8 rounds left.
It was.
It said 8 before I looked at it.
Okay.
Yeah. You must have cast it last round when everybody was surrounding. Okay, next one. Enhance Magical Flow. So once again, that comes from your wizard side, so it's going to be a DC 20.
How many does he get to take off of me?
If I'm reading it correctly, let's read it because it's important. Attempt to steal an opponent's beneficial spell effects for yourself. Upon casting the spell, you instantly discern all spells currently affecting the target, including their effects. For each spell so discerned, you can make a dispel check against that specific thing.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's all of them that I can detect.
All right.
Yeah, I just rolled a 17, natural 17. I am now taking your Enhanced Magical Flow.
Good for you.
This is a powerful spell. And then finally, the Expeditious Retreat. Rolling again. That's a 10, which still does steal it. Okay. Since he now has your Expeditious Retreat, is he able to utilize it?
Wouldn't he get it at the end of the round?
He already did a 5-foot movement, dude.
Yeah, you're right. That's good enough. I will hold there with him. He's like, fuck you. I see that you're a wizard. I am taking your spells. Back at Baronveer. Baronveer currently has this massive set of hands, spectral hands, grasping around him, holding his hands down, holding his hands completely grasped. He has to be able to break free of this, which he is not successful in doing in order to be able to cast anything that has somatic. Does he have anything that does not have somatic? No. Man,
is he pinned or is he just grappled?
He is fully grasped by this. So if you look at the terms in grasping hand, it calls out sort of this effect so basically he's in the grappled condition, which means he has to make a check in order to use a spell casting that has somatic.
But he doesn't have to break out in order to. He just has to. There's a different check.
Yeah.
It's different than breaking out, is what I'm saying.
Yes, it is.
Into this, Modal Fear is right. The elementals are not in initiative order. They should have gone right after their caster, who I think just went.
You're right. Thank you for that. Luckily, there's no issue. So that's the text that he just did not pass. Okay, so yes, the elementals are before Baronveer, which won't have an effect on that.
So the check to be able to cast while grappling is a concentration check, not a strength check. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't actually have to break out of it. He just has to break that concentrate. He has to be able to make the concentration check to wiggle his fingers. Okay. Actually, you can cast while grappled if it has no somatic components. Yeah, so actually he can't make any, no matter what, he can't make any somatic component spell while grappled. This is for any that doesn't, you make a concentration check.
It's basically verbal only because it says somatic and components or focuses.
Yeah, so in this moment, he did not make the check to actually be able to do anything else.
It can use ones that need focus or components if they already have them in their hand.
Right. Okay, so back to the elementals. Here is a full attack. What would happen if you moved and tried?
You do not get full attacks.
Slowed. Yes, thank you. So just a single attack. Max is out here protecting the marshals. That is against Modolfir.
He is a control mage, so yeah, that's going to hit.
21 against Modolfir. This one, annoyingly, is going to be like, all he can do is move. And he has to actually make a balance check because of this sleet storm, which will only end after next round. So all he knows is to protect his guy. He's going to move into position to help that. 15 there. What is his move distance? Oh, he can move another 5, assuming he actually makes this save or the balance check. Otherwise, he's going right back. Probably should have checked that before. He made it. So he moves half his distance and he's slowed. That's the end of his turn. There's a lot of defense happening there. And inside the building, this one is aware now of Finry. Yes, he would be aware of Finry at this point. He is slowed, but he will move to pin him there. That's as far as he can get, is 20 feet. That is the end of all of those elementals. Lanray, you've been waiting around. You are in a weird bubble of silence.
Yeah, I will go. If I go next to Baronveer, would I have line of sight down the stairs to what's
partially? I would say from where if you were to go in front of Baronveer, yes, you would see the mage and Finry, but maybe not the earth elemental, just based on the spiral shape. Yeah, I mean, from where you were, well, the other dude was kind of like underneath here and he snuck back. But yes, from the top of the stairs in front of Baronveer, you'll see what's happening. Even from there would be fine. Yeah.
Okay, so if I move here, I can see him.
Yep. Baronveer. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'll do that, and then I'm going to fire. I see Finry, and so my take is I have a clear shot, not like Finry's not blocking him, but he's obviously in, next to him. But
yeah, that's fine because I don't think Finry actually got into melee, so yeah, no issues there.
Okay.
Not to mention you have that feat anyways.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have precise shot and all that.
Yeah. Precise shot set means never having to say sorry.
All right. All right, and I will. Oh, he's not in melee, so I don't have to shoot into melee. So.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, there was not been an attack yet. Okay. So with that, 23 does strike. You'd be real annoyed if that didn't. 16 points of damage.
Pretty bad attack roll.
It's not great damage, but yeah. It does strike. It hurts. He gets struck by 2 arrows, and more importantly, I will say, because I believe what Finry is trying to do is sneak up on this person, not to read ahead, I will say that it draws enough attention that any listen check or spot check that he will now potentially try to make to see if Finry is sneaking up on him would be at a heavy disadvantage. I'm going to give him a -10 because he is in combat now with you and not necessarily aware of Finry's actions.
Yeah, I mean, if I got struck by arrows, I would be paying attention to where those came from. So
right, so it's going to be a -10 penalty on his listen. Finry, I do need, since you are trying to sneak up on him, you do need to make a move silent check. I assume that's what you were doing.
I mean, I'm moving silently in a field of silence, and I rolled a 20. So
I forgot about the silence as well. Thank you for noting that. Okay, he will have to make a spellcraft check to see against that at some point, but we'll get to that. Jameson, now being in a better position to look down below, is going to... Oh, he's running low. Man, it sucks because he actually has Break Enchantment as a spell. If only he had gotten over to Medolfir faster. Let's see. Is anybody currently under an enchantment spell? I don't believe that.
Outside is enchanted.
Which
I
one?
was about to say the enemy, the spellcaster. He just stole all of Max's enchantments.
Are they enchantments specifically, though? That's an abjuration spell. Are any of those actually enchantment spells?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
All three of the
Abjurations.
right next to each other. Whatever AoE stuff you have, this is the type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Max, what was that about your spells? Sorry.
I don't have abjuration.
Yeah. No, I'm checking if Jameson can return this stuff to you. And the way that break enchantment works is it frees subjects from enchantments, transmutations, and curses. Break enchantment can reverse even an instantaneous. I don't think any of those are. Oh, okay. If the spell is one that cannot be dispelled by dispel magic, break enchantment only works on 5th level or lower. I don't think this would apply to any of your spells. None of your spells that were in effect on you were enchantment, I don't think.
What was the list?
Elation.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Elation is.
Yeah, that's 1% enchantment. What was the other one?
The next one was Enhanced Magical Flow.
Enhanced Magical Flow is universal.
Okay, I'll allow it. And then Expeditious Retreat.
No, that's transmutation.
Okay, so now all I have to check. Oh, well, transmutation works too because of this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I will say he is going to do this if he's in range. And I will say because they pulled up on it, he is. So let's do it. He's going to try to break all of that stuff.
Oh, Jameson.
You don't steal my friend's spells. So this is, again, 1d20 caster level, maximum 15. So he won't hit plus 15 against the 11 plus caster level effect. So we're going to use your caster level effect still since he stole it, which is actually beneficial. It's only a 9. And so Jameson needs to make, let's see, there's 2 spells he's trying to get back. So let's do 2d20. Or I'll do one at a time. So this is the first one. That's going to work. So this guy's elation is going to disappear. Second roll also going to work. So both the Expeditious Retreat and the elation come off from this person. That is interesting. Yeah, exactly. Orbital strike indeed. Okay, that is Jameson's turn as he just kind of calls down, should I throw down a rope or something?
That was 2 rolls. I thought there was 3 that could be affected.
No, the other one, which is Enhanced Magical Flow, is not going to be, since it's not enchantment or transmutation.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to since it's universal. All right, that's fine.
Oh, shoot. It was that one that was the universal. My fault. Expeditious Retreat is not.
Expeditious Retreat is transmutation.
Oh, shit. Then all
that's
3.
I thought you were going to be rolling 3.
Yeah. Let me roll one more. This is for the Enhanced Magical Flow now, since I was confused. 16 plus his caster level is still going to be beyond 20, so that one also comes off, which is a big deal for the magic caster.
So the only one that's short term was the elation. Is that 8 right now? It should be the same as everybody else has right now.
No, I think we said elation also comes off, doesn't it? Elation is enchantment. Yeah, all 3 of them are gone.
I'm rebuffing myself, but I have to put in the right number so that it lasts the right amount of time.
It is
the only one. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, and as soon as this round is over, it's going to be 7 when it's back to your turn. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that was pretty good from Jameson. He calls down if anybody needs rope or to come up. It is back to this gnome mage who is taking a -10 penalty. I'm going to roll it out here. His spot and his listens. Hold 1 second. Okay, here's the listen check. He's going to take a -10 on the situational. That is a 10. I forgot. Finry pretty much silently is going to be undetectable with his nat 20 44. The only thing I would say is potentially the spot level. He sucks at spot, though. Yeah, does not matter. He is completely unaware of you, Finry, in this moment. And therefore, he would not cast defensively. Okay?
Hercules.
Because he wouldn't know to cast defensively in this moment. His focus is on Lanray at the top.
He's in the silence bubble.
He is in the silence bubble, and he's not quite sure why, because his listen shouldn't have even happened, and his spot is giving him nothing. He's just at this moment like in a silence bubble. I would say he would be aware of that with a spellcraft check, though. Like, silence would suddenly onset him, so let me check if he would make that. And he has a very high spellcraft check.
I mean, he also got hit by a couple of arrows, and they didn't make any sound when they hit him, so I think it's fair to say he knows he's in a silent bubble.
Yes. Okay. Unaware of why he's in the silent bubble, he's going to assume it is Lanray that is causing it. So he's going to charge up the stairs at Lanray. He does have weapons.
When I take my attack of opportunity because he moves, do I get sneak attack damage?
When you take your attack of opportunity,
yes. You would, unless there's some other effect.
No, you would get it here, and then he would become aware of you in this moment. But yes, he is open for that. He does not currently have any buffs that would negate that. So go ahead, do it. Here come all the dice.
Double screen, sir.
Takes a while to get all those dice out of the tray.
But I'm going to use this, so here we go.
Oh, so many D6s. A lot of 1s, but a lot of 5s also.
I put disemboweling strike on both of them, so if I hit him, I think he gets 2 disemboweling strikes.
Ow.
I don't know why the things didn't. He should be staggered and disemboweled twice. So I think it calculated my sneak attack damage wrong. It should have been 4d6 less.
It should have been 4d6 less because you were utilizing your. The problem is you're going to have to roll 2d6 twice, and I'll have to remove it from that then. Because there's no way, it doesn't show me which dice were specifically the sneak attack.
The damage details, so if you break out the damage details, it does. It shows you the amount of con you're going to take out as well. So the first one, it's 8 con is removed.
Yep.
It's 20 sneak attack damage minus, and then that's the.
There's no way to break out only 2d6 from that though.
Yeah.
So just roll me 2d6 for that first one, and I'll just replace the 20. So I'll subtract 20 and add back.
Okay.
You really should just roll all the sneak attack damage again, as opposed to subtracting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Roll 4d6.
Yeah, I'm saying roll the.
He doesn't get
potentially. Yeah, but you're potentially removing more than the dice he actually had before.
Oh.
So you should be rolling the sneak attack dice all fresh, based on the number that is correct.
I think I get 8d6 sneak attack damage, and it only takes 4. Let me recalculate it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then it did, because it's only showing it rolled 6d6, not 8.
Let's check your disemboweling strike.
Yeah, so
reduces by 4d6.
If I'm 66 on sneak, And then I get 2d6 from the assassin stance. That's 8d6.
Yeah.
And
but the assassin stance is rolled separately, so it is correct. I'm going to keep the assassin stance, and then your 2d6. The assassin stance rolled out as 2d6 separate, not as part of the sneak attack. Yeah.
Oh, at the bottom, yeah, I see that. Okay.
Okay, so from the first one, instead of 20, you got a 10, which is not bad. So that was 19 plus back 10 would be 29 damage, which is important. This is important. So 29. Okay, but he took 4 points of con damage also, or 8 points?
He should have taken 4 from each, because I'm looking at it. So it says Constitution, Disemboweling Strike. The first one is 4, and the second one is 4. So
that's
he lost
nuts.
8 con.
You maxed him on
That's
those.
crazy, dude. Shit.
And that is damage, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's down 8 con, whatever that does to him.
Good Lord.
I didn't even check what the ACs against these are. Yeah, he's struck by that. Okay, that's important because you just sapped him 8 con, essentially, with both of those strikes. Even though that first one wouldn't have killed him, as soon as that disemboweling strike crosses across his belly, he goes down to an injured state. He is at negative at that point. And then your second one comes through without any issue. How do you want to kill him?
Yeah. Go Fenry.
So as soon as he starts to go up the stairs, I want him to take like one step and to see 2 kukris just slash through his stomach.
Yeah.
And then slice open his guts, and he just falls forward while he's disemboweled.
Okay. His guts stain the stairs below. I'm just checking one thing though. Can you make 2 attacks with the 2 different weapons on an AOO specifically?
I get a standard attack, right? My attack includes 2 weapons.
It's weird because
it's two-handed fighting.
Yeah, no, I get that, but it states it doesn't say a single attack action. It states an attack of opportunity is a single melee attack. Let me check. Either way, he's at negative, so he's out of the battle, but it is kind of important. Feel free to check this.
Everything I'm reading, some of them are AI answers, which aren't always accurate when looking up specific rule semantics, but also looking at other, like, that's Pathfinder, that's not 3.5 SRD.
Just for the sake of time, even if it's 1, I think the result is the same. Is that true?
He's immobilized. He's actually negative and dying at that moment, if that is the case, because you took him down, but then his con took him into negatives. So yes, either way, he is dying. He just wouldn't be technically dead if you only get the 1 strike.
All right. I mean, if we want to find it out later, I'm just trying to be sensitive of time because I know you got
that's fair
stuff.
Okay, we're gonna call him dying in this moment because I think by raw, the weird part about it is that he's like, it does say single melee attack, which is different than standard attack action. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was building up to. Everything I'm reading says, it's like 1 strike, not 1 attack action, which would negate like 2 weapon fighting.
So Landray, you look down these staircase, you see Finry pop out of the shadows, come up and just from behind disembowel this guy. He is currently bleeding out with his intestines on the staircase after he had tried to charge against you.
One question, does the grasping hand go away? Because he is.
Yes. Grasping hand, I believe, is the same as interposing hand. And because it can no longer be controlled...
No, that's just dismissible.
Yeah, it's only dismissible. I thought it was concentration. So actually, the grasping hand...
new actions, but...
It cannot be moved to a different target now, obviously, but it will continue to do what it's doing until it's released by time. So that is the Gnome Mage's now, turn. He's dying. Back to the top with Max. You guys are unaware about what's happening inside.
All right. So I have line of sight to the large elemental, right?
You do, yeah.
And I mean, he's big enough that Medolfir standing to the side there doesn't really restrict my vision of him, right?
No, he's yeah, you can target him. There's no issue. If you were to make something that requires an attack roll, I'd say you're attacking into melee, or you have to take that toggle, but otherwise, no.
I mean, if you're doing a line, he can hit him one.
He's not
crossing my box.
Yeah.
What if Well, it doesn't matter where I'm standing. It's the fact that Medolfir is right next to him.
And fight specifically, they're in melee together. So yes, on a range attack, that still would be a dynamic for you.
Just do it.
That's fine.
Just do it.
No, I'm doing it. Don't worry. Ray of Enfeeblement on the one standing right next to Medolfir.
Okay, just include that toggle when you do it.
It's
-4.
It's not a toggle.
Ooh, you rolled a nat 1 on it.
Yep.
Doesn't even matter. Okay, yeah, that doesn't occur.
All right. Okay.
Are you moving at all? You will have to make a balance check if you do. You can think about it. It potentially has negative effects.
5 foot step back that way. I took a 5 foot step. Do I need to do anything? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
I took a 5 foot step. Do I need to do anything?
You have to do a balance check to see if you actually successfully can. There's no statement that says a 5 foot step is negated from it.
Okay. Done.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to check on dog.
Dog.
Bio break for everyone.
Yeah, you guys can take a couple minutes on bio break if you need it. Okay, I'm back. Who else is here?
Welcome back.
All right. Medolfir, you're the next up. Since you're here, so what are you thinking?
Oh. Hello? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. Sorry, I just had to switch headset.
Okay. So, has anybody seen the movie Ghost Dog with Forrest Whitaker?
I am aware of it. I have not seen it, though.
So, it's pretty cool. It's a bit of an older film, but like he's like a modern day like street samurai, and there are like small asides throughout the movie where he's quoting from the Hagakure, which is a way of the samurai code.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why, but this one quote popped into me. So here's Medolfer's head is in his head. He's like, according to what one of the elders said, taking an enemy on the battlefield is like a hawk taking a bird. Even though it enters into the midst of 1,000 of them, it gives no attention to any bird other than the one it is first marked. So that being said, I don't know why. I'm going to take a 5-foot step. I will make my balance check, or I attempt to make it anyway.
Yeah.
Comedy of comedies if I don't make this.
You do not make it. You're okay, so your focus on assuring that you
it is top of the round. It's still going.
Oh, great point. Max just saved some embarrassment for you, Medolfer. That was the final round. So Max, your balance check was never needed. And actually this effect is no longer in place because you were about to fail that.
Yeah. So so 5-foot step and full attacks on this short D.
Oh no.
Come on.
That was originally a 3 when that first dice rolled, by the way. And it switched to a 16. That's not great. I gotta check. Hold on.
And if one of those kills it, the guy, you can switch, right? Targets.
Well, it may. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we've always played it.
First one strikes, obviously. Down to that level. I'm doing the math on it. The second one's critical confirms for 61 points of damage. It is not enough for massive strike. So you're left with the following choice. You can redirect knowing that this has taken him to a point of disable, or you can finish him you could attempt to finish him with that final strike. It's not a given that it will hit him. So you don't know if 18 strikes him or not, but you can try to finish him, or you can redirect it. He is disabled right now.
So my only question is, with the 89 I just did to him, with the 30-something I did to him before, he's still up.
With the 28 plus the 61, he had enough health that he's, just like you guys, taken to 0 as opposed to immediate.
Yeah, remember, we don't go through 0 to the negative. We stop at 0 until the next attack. So
yep, house roll.
Yeah, no, I was talking about, I hit him with the jump attack, so that added like combined.
Yeah.
I got 30. Okay.
Yeah, these guys are high level.
Tough motherfucker.
Well, one thing that Finry did that was very intuitive was strike the con.
The con, yeah.
Because sorcerers are typically a little bit kind of squishy unless they buff up their cons.
Yeah, no, they're all, everything is falling on his head. So hopefully the 18 hits. If not, he's at least disabled.
Yeah, you're focused on striking him and only him, blocking out the earth elementals around him. That 18 will strike.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill
him? So I'm kind of just like sidestepping with the 5-foot step, and I'm doing, just overhead hacks at him, just like, right. I'm still mad from being. From having been stunned or whatever paralyzed for so many rounds. And in my eyes, he was like the only spellcaster I could really see in my field of vision. So it's his fault, right? So I'm just taking out all that, the anger of not having control of my own body on him. It's kind of cathartic, actually.
Yeah, having felt like a hunted animal, you're just primally striking out, like you say, and taking out all that anger. His body is, with that strike, I'd say cleaved, and he's a small object. He doesn't have much physical mass. So once you strike true through him, he is disfigured, to say the least. That is your turn. There are still others that are not, that regardless of whether their master died, they have been conjured here with a goal.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Finry, back to you.
Is this guy dead?
He is dying in front of you. He currently has it is different because of how things happen with the con bonus. He is actually bleeding out and dying and unconscious. So you could coup de grace him at this point.
Am I in threat range of the Earth Elemental since if I'm more than 5 feet up? Like, I don't know how that works.
I would say yes. They're plenty tall enough that just the difference in staircase is not going to stop him from being able to strike. Yeah.
Okay. Can I coup de grace and then run away? I would be taking an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes. If you were to strike and move anything other than 5 feet, you would get an attack of opportunity against you.
But I could strike and then move 35 feet, and I don't know if that's too tall or what. That would take an attack of opportunity, but
correct, it would. But yes, you could do that. Actually, you know what? Coup de grace. If you truly took a coup de grace, which is like an automatic, it would be a full round. But like, you could probably just strike him with a standard attack action and have the effect of that instead. So just keep that in mind.
I will. Do I see? At this point, I would not have seen what Landray's dagger was able to do. So
you're aware of Landray's. Oh no, I don't know if you guys have ever discussed that before. Finry was not there.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
It was completely new to me, so I was like, "Wait, when did he have this shit?"
Yeah.
I
would say you think it's just a dagger.
Yeah, I'm very ineffective against these Earth Elementals, so I'm like, well, but then I don't know what it is, so I think I will just attack, dismiss my silence, and run up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that. Go ahead and do your attack in case it's a nat 1. Pretty much the only way
you want 2 or what?
It's a standard action, so you can use both. Yeah, as long as it's actually a standard action, that's fine to use two-handed. And yeah, this is against his touch, essentially. As it is touch when he's unconscious. Hold on.
I didn't roll sneak attack. I didn't figure I'd need it, but I think I crit on the first one. So I do a whole 6 + 3. Okay.
You get a +4 against him because he's helpless. Yeah. So he's
unconscious, isn't he?
Yeah, he's helpless, which is overall arching thing of unconscious. That's the actual condition. So -5 modifier to his dex, and he's got you get a +4, which doesn't matter because that's enough to strike him anyways. But ironically, not enough to kill him. You like just stab him and he's like bleeding more now. It's not great, but he's technically not dead.
technically,
like,
he does not have X bonus, so he would have taken sneak attack damage. Right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I didn't see that you did it with both. Because you did both, it wouldn't matter. He is dead with both. It took the second one, though. Okay. Yeah, you would have technically also gotten sneak attack on top of that. Okay, so go ahead and move. Where do you want to move to? So if you're going up the stairs, where it transitions is this square is equal to this square. So you got 15 feet ahead of you to get to this square. Yeah, I can move you there. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'll just go to the top of the stairs by Landray.
Okay, yeah, I think you could do that. 35
And
feet.
I think I take an attack of opportunity from the
You do.
Earth guy.
Yeah, but he's not in any kind of position to like bull rush stop you or anything like that, so it's truly just an attack. So here's his slam attack. He's going to feed some power into this. $22 to hit?
It does, but hold on. I have this thing, and I get a +4 dodge bonus to AC against a single attack. So
and it's immediate. That is amazing. So this is the equivalent of like shield or you immediately like
awesome.
And if it drops to 18, he doesn't hit me. So
and great use of that perfect timing. He does not strike you. So you get away scot-free. Very slippery. Flicker Wisp, having brought the ship over to here, he's going to need to take a turn to now slow it down into its position. These things also come to a slow stop. There's no anchor. So he's going to spend his turn just trying to hold position of this. This no mages, no more. Baronveer is going to call out to Landray and Finry. Can someone help me get loose? You see his hands completely grappled. He's going to try to make an attempt. This, wizards don't have a ton of spells that don't require semantic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we already played it this way. This is before Baronveer's turn is when the elementals will go.
Thank you. I keep forgetting that because they're associated with the other. Okay. This earth elemental that missed you is going to be super grumpy. He's going to charge up these stairs, which, because he's large, is still viable. And he has feet. But I will say he's slowed in doing so. It is a bit of a squeeze for him. His normal distance, though, is 40. So
how much do Earth Elementals weigh?
Earth Elementals weigh...
Can the stairs support him?
A medium one weighs 54,000 pounds. No, that's greater. Okay. He weighs 750 pounds. I will say, as the structural engineer of this dilapidated facility, that the typical staircase will bow. The planks may break, but it would not collapse under the weight of 750 pounds. One time in my old row house, two enormous, like maybe former football playing dudes, 6'5", 6'6", had to have been over 300 easily. Both were carrying something to move out of the house. And I was really actually legitimately worried that this 130-year-old staircase would collapse, but it didn't. So he is slowed. I'm going to use the squeeze mechanics to essentially say he's moving partially at half speed.
Earth Elemental, a medium is 750 pounds.
I'm sorry.
Large is 6,000 pounds.
Yeah,
holy crap.
I was just reading it.
I misread that line. Okay, so then he is going to attempt to climb these stairs, and he just begins breaking them. The bottom three grids of the staircase collapse as he thrashes and mashes against it. So the staircase here is like busted at the bottom, the last like 4 feet of climb. And in frustration, not being able to climb, he's going to go back through the doorway with the rest of his turn. And he's going to end up right on the cusp outside, right there at the end of his turn. But he's unable to do anything from that position now. Oops, I moved you, Max. My bad. Okay. The other earth elementals, however, do not have such a problem. I thought you dropped the silence. Oh, dispel.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So you're basically mean girling these guys?
Yeah, I'm totally making fun of them.
They don't speak Gnomish or Common, so
He's like, haha, fatty.
Hey, hand gestures.
Yeah. Madolfir, you're in a bit of a pinch here.
I certainly am.
He's going to take a 5-foot towards, and he's going to strike with a full attack.
Oh.
I mean,
it's nice knowing you guys.
Slowed.
He's what?
He's slowed.
Every time, yes. So he can't
Thank
take
goodness.
a 5-foot, but he can only do a single attack.
I'll say 2 rounds of full attacks from these guys would be it. Lights out for Madolfir. So
Yeah. Man, how long is that slow last? Another 7? Let's check. That lasts another 8 rounds. Okay. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
25 points of bludgeoning damage. That is all it can do. And finally, this last one is also going to attack you, Madolfir. They're not smart enough to go after the squishy wizard. So here is the single attack.
Roll a 1. Damn. Oh, that hurt. Jesus.
Just barely. And he is also going to take just a 5-foot this way. They are smart enough to understand. That would have been flanking also, but it doesn't come into play. Okay, you are looking rough, Madolfir, but that is the end of their turns. You are surrounded, and the doorway is blocked.
Did this guy attack too?
No, he isn't able to. He had to use his entire turn because he was thrashing on the staircase.
He was also slowed. Can he actually move that much?
Great fucking point, Max. Man, yes, he used his entire
normal
turn thrashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus he was like stomping around the stairs.
Yep, exactly. So he used his entire turn on those stairs. He is still positioned in that location with the stairs collapsed. Now Baronvir calls out to Landry and Finray. I don't have any spells that can get me loose from this. Can someone help? I would dispel it, but I can't. That is his turn. I'll roll a grapple. I have to check that. That he rolled very good. Let me check his grapple modifier. He's got a 1 grapple modifier, so nope. He's pretty much stuck unless someone gets him free. That is his turn. Landray, it is back to you. You see Baronvir grasped. You know he's powerful, but also down below, there's a lot of action happening.
Yeah, I would hear, I think, just for the meta, I would hear the action outside, but my instinct would be knowing that we got to get Baronvir free, so I'm going to go get Baronvir free I have a dagger, like a separate silver dagger, that I would just go and try to
pry
his hands open, or whatever he needs.
Okay. Let's see. Plus 10 hands. Figure, so that is plus 10, plus 4 for large, 14. Okay, and then that's on top. Let's see. It's the charisma modifier of the original. Okay. Looking at this thing, I'll let you know. Looking at this grasping hand, that it would be no small order to get this large grasping hand that is magical to release. It is possible, But I will tell you that the DC for this is improbable from a level. It is beyond 25. So you can still attempt to do it.
So I would know that going in, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm giving you a little bit of meta just based on the scale of this thing and how tightly its magic force is wrapped around Barenvir that you would know that.
All right, then instead, if I would know that, then I would say, Finri, make sure you help Barenvir. I'm going to go outside and check on the others, and I'm going to try to go through the window.
Cool. Yes. That window leads
hop up
to
the
here.
roof.
Okay, yeah. Give me just a, I think we used the... I'd say this would be climb.
Yeah. From where he's at, can he still see the earth elemental on the bottom floor?
From where he's at, he could see the earth elemental on the bottom floor. You swing out the window, you grab onto the awning, and you flip yourself up onto the roof, which is no longer sleet covered. You are now positioned right there on the roof. Slowly moving. So, that is your position now.
And then I would probably see Medolfir battling these guys.
I would say from that roof on this angle, you see these large earth elementals. You do not see Medolfir, but you see a crowd of two earth elementals up against the building. I would say innately you would know there's problems here.
Yeah. I'm going to attack the one closest to me.
Okay, yeah, I would say this one does not benefit from any level of cover, so you're good on that one. The other one might have had assistance to some extent from the building itself.
Got it.
So yeah, you get a single attack. Oof, that one though.
Yeah.
That does strike for 9 points of damage as he's hurt, but definitely not taken down. That is your turn. Jameson yells out to Medolfir, I don't have much left, but I have this. And he's going to cast... Shit, would he cast Wall of Fire? Is there even a way to make Wall of Fire help in this scenario?
Yes.
Max, do you see a Wall of Fire line that would help in this scenario?
I mean, that line is not bad. I
mean, I don't have Wall of Fire. Does it do damage laterally in one direction or in both directions?
It harms things that pass through the wall, and it harms things on one side of the wall. So he could direct it like that, yeah.
He just has to put it right in front of him, and then that would...
this way.
And it would be forced away. So if they would have to move out to get to him.
Yeah.
Pointing away from Medolfir.
It technically doesn't force. It's not like Wall of Force where they actually are forced to move, but they would be harmed every time that they stay inside the wall.
Yeah. And to be clear, this guy's dead, right?
Yes. Yeah. And he's about to be scorched.
He's hamburger.
How far is the damage from one side?
20 feet.
So he could put it 25 feet away from Medolfir, right?
You can direct the heat to one side or the other, so you can put it right there and have the heat going.
I know. But then if they step north, they're out of it fully. What I'm saying is, if you put it here, it doesn't reach Medolfir.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't... He would just do fireball in that scenario. I think his idea would be to create a barrier wall and hope that it scares the shit out of the earth elementals or turns them into pottery or some shit. So I think he will. He will cast Wall of Fire. Thank you for the assist on what would be the logical positioning. And this is going to be 20 feet long, radius up to 5 feet, 20 feet high. Okay. So it's actually radius of up to 5 feet or a ring. Okay, we're not doing a ring. We're doing a wall. So it's going to look just like this. 20 feet per level. So he's going to be judicious with it. He's going to purposely kind of draw it like that. I don't think it has to be straight. Does it say it has to be straight? No.
I mean, if he can do a ring, he can just do like a semicircle around.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just going to do it like that, which does assist in the way that you were mentioning to kind of create more of a barrier. And Jameson calls out, Rodolfo, get out of there. And so, because the damage will occur on their turn, not immediately. That's just the way it's written. So we'll see what that damage is on their turns. Back to the top, Max.
Yeah, so can I see anybody right now?
Me, Rodolfo.
Can I?
Oh, I'm sorry. It says it does appear. It does when it appears, and then on your turn each round, not the creature's turn. So let me go ahead and roll out those damages before you do so, Max. That is. So this is in addition because it is also affecting them by 2d4. So this is going to be roll 2d4 plus another 2d6 of damage plus 1 point of fire damage per caster level. So that is going to be 2d4 plus 2d6 plus caster level. I believe he's on 11.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 per caster level.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So here we go. Okay, yeah, that looks like it rolled out correctly. So that is 21 points of damage.
No. It's 2d6 points plus 1 per caster level.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, it's like.
So why do you have a 2d4 in there?
It's both. It says, in addition, any creature that passes through it also takes 2d6 points of fire damage. So it's both the 2d4 because they are on the side that's on fire, and an additional 2d6 because it's passing through them, plus 1 per caster level.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The way I was reading that sentence was 2d6 per plus 1 total per caster level. So, like, I thought it was multiple 2d6s, like 1 2d6 plus 1 per level. Okay, yeah, I got you.
No, it's usually just the number.
Yeah. So they take 21 points of damage. They can't. There's no save against that. So that is there. Okay. Now, back to the top. Max.
I think, given that, like, Midolfir has been hurting, the only thing I can do, I think, is use my last Cure Moderate Wound with Spectral Hand on him.
Great idea.
So, it's just going to pat him on top of the head.
Yeah.
Good boy.
And he's going to get 10 points, which is not a lot, but it's all I can do.
Hey.
And then I still have Expeditious Retreat, so I'm going to go here.
Okay. You're like, I'm out of here.
Well, I'm going around. I'm trying to come around the other side to maybe confuse these dumbass elementals.
Fair enough.
That's my turn.
Midolfir. The doorway is not blocked, but significant movement might hinder you unless you use an actual retreat. There are 2 of them.
Real quick, like, I'm trying to remember timeline from our fight with the Armadillos to today. Has a full day passed?
No, this is the same day as that attack. Some of you are pretty drained.
Now, what do you say by retreat? What give me the
Yeah, you can always do a what do they call it? Not a retreat, but a
disengage.
Withdrawal. Yeah, disengage. With a full round action, you can withdraw, disengage, and avoid attack of opportunity.
And they're slowed.
They are, yeah.
I'm gonna do that because I'm dangerous right now.
Hey GM,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how the energy that I gave him is only 10. Because it's supposed to be 2d8 plus caster level up to the caster level. Oh, it's caster level 3. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind.
All right. No worries. So, but hopefully you're using that disengage to do something?
Yeah.
I believe it's just a single move action that you can disengage to.
Can I tell if that fire did significant damage to them?
They're looking crisp. This one's looking a little bit like a pottery glaze. This one not so much.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm also gonna derage.
Okay.
Because
just to be safe.
I hit my mark, right?
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Why does it say I lack permissions to delete a combatant? I'm not deleting a combatant. Anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. That is how far you can move with the disengage. You do so. Finry, you're left with Baronveer. What are you doing?
I'm hold on. When I stop here, Max is right here, right? That's
yeah.
Okay.
And Lanray's up above.
I'm gonna tell Max. It's dangerous to be around me right now, Max.
Noted.
And give him a side eye, like a wing side eye. Like he should understand what I mean. Like I'm not there yet, but I'm close. I was close, very close.
Okay. You do so. Finry inside. You don't hear much of that. You hear conversation outside the window, but what are you doing?
I mean, Lanray told me to go help this guy.
Yeah.
So now, I am gonna. What can I do to Baronveer? Like, I'm gonna look at him. I'm like, listen, let's not kid ourselves. I'm not that strong, but if you have a thing, I'm happy to use an item that you have or grab an item to get you out of here. I just, barring all that, I'll just try to pry the window open or that.
Okay. Do you have any skills in use magic device? No. You don't have any ranks in that?
No.
He yells out, if you're able to use a wand, I have a wand of dispel back in my closet, but I suppose if there's no other option, just leave me be. I'm fine. It'll eventually dispel and let me go. It should only last rounds, not minutes.
Oh no, I'm happy to go grab a wand.
Oh, well, all right. Go into my mansion and grab my wand. He starts describing it to you. You're gonna have to use a knowledge arcana, which you don't have any ranks in, so it'll just be a flat intelligence score once you get there to be like, oh, that's the one.
This is all good. I'm going to listen. Yep. I'm going to be like, I'll be right back, and I'm going to go into the TARDIS and loot around to see what I can find. So
okay.
He's going to loot this motherfucker.
Fair enough.
He just told the fox to guard the hen house. I don't.
Yep. Exactly.
As you walk into the TARDIS, you see the dining table. There's a lovely leg of turkey sitting just right there. Also, as you walk by, are you grabbing anything off the table while you're heading over to the closet?
I mean, I got priorities, man. I'm searching.
Okay, you're searching. So but you haven't gotten to the.
It'd be kind of funny if I had a leg of lamb in my mouth or a leg of turkey in my mouth.
Yeah. Noted on the search check. You don't spot anything here, but you know that most of his stuff is in his closet. You can check that next round. That is your turn. Flickerwisp from on top.
I am taking good note of anything that I see in here, by the way. I'm not just.
Fair.
Yeah.
Flickerwisp starts running back out to the deck now that the ship is positioned. This gnome is dead. However, his earth elementals act before Baronveer. This earth elemental is now going to make way towards you. He is not going to take damage now because it is not. He's going to move out of the square before Jameson's turn. So he's going to move this way. And he is going to attack. He's going to attack. I'm going to roll a 1d2. Because at this point, he just got struck by fire, which messed with his, like, what do I hate more? Left is 1, right is 2. He's going to strike out at Midolfir. He's going to be like...
Okay, he is slowed, my friend.
You wizards and your filthy magic. He is slowed. He's still slowed for another 7 rounds.
Could he have even made it that far being slowed?
He would have, yes. He could still make his movement full. This one, having seen Max run around this way, is going to go the long way around.
Yeah, they both walk through the wall. I don't know when they take damage, but they...
Speed is halved. Both of their speeds are halved. And they cannot take an action in order to go further.
It doesn't... Yeah, but they all...
That one would have been able to move regardless, but you're right. This one would have to come back. He was here.
He's got half his normal speed, and he cannot take an action to go faster.
Yeah.
Actually, he was 1 space over to the left.
To the left? Okay. That is important because I don't think he can escape the fire. So he's still going to be in the fire when that turn comes back up on Jameson's. Okay. Baronveer is struggling. There's no chance of him getting out. Lanray. He's just thinking to himself, shit, wasn't he the one that is kind of a thief? I probably... I'm going to do a check in his mind. Okay. Finnery, give me a bluff check because he did just do a sense motive on, like, what did I just send him to do? Lanray, it is your turn.
So, I mean, I would see Max and Midolfir now, right?
Yes.
And then I'd see our good little friend right behind them, right next to them.
You do. You see them. He is right on top, yes.
Yeah. And does the earth elemental look weak to me or no?
Yes. Yeah, it looks crispy brittle, like a full strike might be able to take this thing down.
All right, I mean, I am going to... Oh, man, I kind of want to have some fun with this.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to pull 2 arrows out of my bag and hold them in my hands and jump on top of the guy and try to ram them through his head.
You sure? Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
See if I can do it.
Go ahead and give me... just roll your melee twice. And I'll give you a flank on this, so +2. On top of whatever your just baseline like melee attack is, just as the roll. And then these are going to be 1d4s plus your strength on the damage. Which is plus.
I mean, is it full attack melee? I would... Because it's like full attack, 3 attacks.
Yeah. Because, yes, you do have a bonus, so I would allow 3. So the first one's going to be without a negative. Next one's going to be -5. Third one's going to be -10. But just hit melee 3 times. Yeah.
GM.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be all teacher, but the elemental that's inside, did he use his movement when the elementals were going?
The elemental inside used his movement to smash the shit. Yeah. Thank you. He would have returned back to the doorway, slowed. But
he didn't do anything this round, right?
Nah, he's ineffective on this round. Okay. So 25 will strike. 15 minus the 5 will only be 10, even with the +2. That wouldn't strike, but the 21 minus 10 + 2 would be 13, which also will not strike. So only one of those strikes. Give me 1d4 plus 2 is your damage. Now, I will allow you to just grab onto him with that strike if you wish. You will have to do a grapple check. But he's going to do one also at disadvantage. Okay, 3 points of damage. So you can ride him and give like flank benefits to your friends. Now, so as you land on him, he's able to kind of shrug you off. You do land safely, but you land safely. I'm going to say he's going to shrug you off in this direction, like jiu-jitsu style. You jump down, but then you're in the shrubs down below.
So now I'm basically like lower than them.
Yeah, you're at -5 compared to them.
Damn, Landry, you doing melee attacking? What is this roll?
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm really close to him. I thought I could get him from the top.
Jameson's going to roll out his additional damage. 2d6 plus 2d4 plus 11. Okay, 23 more points of damage. This one is looking bad. Also, back to the top. Max, you sense Medolfir is afraid in this moment. Not afraid, but like worried for you guys about what might happen. What are you doing? This guy's looking rough.
Okay, so I have Cure Light Wounds. Medolfir, would that be useful, or is it better if I did something else?
Yeah.
How bad does the guy right in front of us look?
Rough, like ready to die.
Okay, I'm gonna whelm him.
Okay. You taking a 5 foot back, or?
No, I'm defensive.
Okay, cool.
It's just a level 1, so
Yeah, that's fair.
So whelm is gonna be DC 21 will save.
Okay, go for it. Yep, I see it. Will save is not great for these guys. That's going to fail.
So that's 22 points of non-lethal damage.
Okay, this thing is disabled down into a point where I believe as a conjuration, he basically just kind of starts crumbling down. I know it's non-lethal, but as a conjuration, like, he is ineffective in this moment.
Well, I mean, he's non-lethal. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to Medolfir having said that. Does he look like he's not currently in that state, right?
Medolfir is not currently in that state. He's communicating normally to you.
Yeah, if I'm able to communicate, I'm not in that state.
So I saw Landry go over the edge onto the ground below.
Yeah, he just like flew in from the rooftop, stabbed, and it was thrown into the bush.
I'm like, that seems like a good idea, and I roll over the fence over here. 5 foot step over the fence.
Okay, you got it. Right there.
That's my turn.
What's going on down here? Okay. Medolfir, you see that this thing is unconscious because of the damage, non-lethal damage he just took. What are you doing?
Unconscious. He's unconscious, but like, how crispy does he look?
He's like scorched up to the point where like he's gonna disappear before he comes out of his unconsciousness, probably, since he was a conjuration.
Yeah, best not to take the chance.
Yeah, he's pretty immobilized, but go for it. Go ahead and finish him off. Oh. I will say you can retcon. You don't need both attacks. Oh, it was a crit. Jesus. Yeah. He did. He disappears from this realm.
Since he's an earth elemental, does he drop some gems on the ground since it was a crit?
It was, yeah, sure. I'll say it'll affect the loot.
Elemental's crit doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. But he did die, so on the ground you see just like rubble artifacts of earth below. Okay, you still have your move action.
Yeah.
big wall of fire in front of you.
I'm gonna move. No. I'm gonna 5-foot step just on top of the little ledge here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it.
And just be scanning, basically watching this door. Well, no, I'm gonna be head on a swivel.
Okay. Back to Finry. Finry, you make it to his closet, and with your search check, give me another one. And I will say a DC 30 or above will get you some nice stuff. Okay, 32. You see on this like really fancy boy, like slanted dresser with nice pulls, a series of 3 wands. They are all of different gem encrusting. All 3 of them look very expensive and fancy. What are you doing?
Oh, you're testing the alignment a lot. Oh, this is a good check. So I'm going to scoop up the wands for certain, right? But what else do I see? Like
yes,
outside and inside. Like I'm interested in what else is in the TARDIS, and like if anything is like the. I'll say
the following: the 3 wands are laid out for like ready action. This is like his safe room where he can grab something if he needed to. With that search check, you pull open like a less observable drawer. And as you open it, there is a object in there that is kind of like rod shaped. You're like, oh, I've never seen one of those before. But it's hidden in a way where it's like, huh, that looks like he really likes that.
I'm just going to get that too. I'm also looking for like a diary, like the. Anyhow, so I'll grab the rods and
there's a ledger. He's got like a business ledger in this room if you want to grab that too.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely grab that. What's the okay? Do I have any clue which one of these 3 wands is a disenchantable thing?
Not at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You don't even know the word is actually dispel, not disenchantable.
I'm gonna grab the wands, the rod, the business ledger, put them all in the backpack, and I'm gonna run back out to him.
Got it. It'll take you another couple rounds to do so.
And just, do we really need this guy? I'm just really want to put that out there.
All right. I mean, you do have him in a very helpless state. Noted. Flickerwist from on top is like, oh yeah, time for more fire. And he is going to let loose a fireball, which will likely, it's one of his last ones. But, he can't help himself.
When does Flicker go before the Earth Elementals?
Yes, before the Earth Elementals and Baronbeer. So, big old fireball right down here. Can't help himself, even though he only has a few left. And with that strike, that Earth Elemental is actually taken to a disabled state as well. So, in this disabled state with these conjurations, I'm going to say this one who hasn't been hit again, kind of crunches down. Just innately, they turn into kind of a boulder of themselves in a defensive stance. That's what these Earth Elementals do when they're at this stage. So he's not going to take any action other than to like try to cower in place. Baron Veer struggling upstairs. Landray, it's back to you in the bushes. If you guys want to do anything, I'd say you're out of initiative order at this point. There's nothing attacking you guys. How do you want to finish that?
Earth Elemental inside the building.
Shit, I keep forgetting that guy. Thank you.
Right.
That one is going to charge outward and just like look around.
What's funny is he's going to charge out into a wall of fire and then.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he run into a wall of fire?
He would not. He's smart enough to have fear and stop right at this point and look around. He's going to do a spot check to see if there's anybody. And we're probably going to have to end here at this end of this round because I got some things I got to take care of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's nothing we can probably resolve this. There's nothing keeping us fighting him. He's probably heading away anyways. He's only got a couple rounds left.
He's only got a few rounds left. Yeah, if you guys just hide away from him, he's probably going to disappear before he can find you with that spot check. Okay. So, you guys have this under control, I would say. We can return back to this in a future session. If you guys just want to like leave him to himself to disappear or XP hunt, I will say between the 4 of you and the 2 on top of the ship, this guy's pretty much going to die.
Max wanted to steal some life from him.
That's fair. Okay.
And I would want to find my way back inside to get the Dagger of Disintegrate.
Fair. Okay, so we'll resolve maybe a little bit out of session about the whole Baronveer of it all and how that would work. But for now, I must return to my duties outside of this game. I'd love to see what you guys are going to do about Baronveer because Max is very on Team Baronveer. Okay, good session, you guys. Interesting ways of handling the gnomes. Once again, I still think that Dagger of Disintegrate altered so much because that guy that died, he was ready to wreck stuff inside that house. All right, guys. Good session.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good one.
Good session,
See you later.
guys.
Yep.